Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Rob.
And we're here to watch Young Justice. And I know what you're thinking. Well, we're in Marvel Tops. We're watching Young Justice. Well, we just watched the Hawkeye finale and we're about to do a Spider-Man review. And we didn't bring a change of t-shirt. No. So please don't shoot us for wearing Marvel Tops during this episode.
I guess you could technically double this up as Guardian, but you know.
I mean, yeah, okay. This is the Spider guy.
Yeah, Black Spider.
Black Spider.
Yeah.
Same voice. Works. But yeah, so this is episode 11 of Young Justice, heading up just before Christmas. Mm-hmm. So last episode we had more of sort of Vandal Savage's history, which is really cool. Sort of learning more about the 1,000-year
Do you think
bargain.
the Phantom Stranger, who's been around for nearly as long as he has, just keeps walking around behind him narrating his entire life to him?
Yeah, probably.
They just go away, and then you said to me, "Go away."
Yeah.
Just like
It's like Loki with the paper of like everything you've said.
yeah.
So yeah, it was quite interesting. And finding out that one of his descendants actually ruled Atlantis when it was on the surface, and he wanted him to make it sink so they would become metas, and he said no. So he waited for Clarion to come along and did it anyway.
Yeah.
Which ended up sinking the entire continent under the water
Yes.
from just the city. So.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite freaky that Clarion made Atlantis go underwater. That's crazy for this universe, but really cool. And then we had some more of the. I can't remember what they called. They're still calling her the Child. I don't know if they. I can't remember the name.
Yeah,
they named her in the last one.
The child,
A little girl
Yeah.
who's more powerful than Clarion, having a big old fight. Phantom Stranger narrating it all, and then bringing in
gone form of man.
Etrigan. Yes,
Etrigan.
Yes, they're bringing in Etrigan, trying to do it, which made no dent whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, we had Vandal talking to which I totally forgot that he's also his son,
Yes.
Naboo, or as we like to call him, Dr. Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Who's also Zatanna's dad.
Yeah, exactly. But he's also aging. They sort of mentioned that you're the body you inhabit is getting older. So whether it's going to go to someone else.
Yep, I would think so. Maybe it's going to be Zatanna having to fight off.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if it went on Mary Marvel or whatever, would that make her?
I guess,
powerful?
but she's trying to. She looks like she's trying to avoid dealing
But
with
if she
her
puts
power.
the hand firm at fate on, then shouts Shazam. What happens? What happens to her power level?
She's
like,
fucking rude.
Surely, if like Billy Batson puts it on and shouts
Black Adam
Shazam.
fucking legs.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that is some fucking OP shit going on there, man.
God, yeah, that'd be
Why has that
crazy.
never happened in the comics? God damn it! Why has that never happened? It must have happened. I'll have to Google that afterwards. That sounds awesome.
Maybe the lightning can't go through the helmet.
Yeah.
It goes ding.
He's like, oh.
I can actually say Shazam now. And he's just like lightning ding.
Yeah.
Totally sad.
And maybe because we know Kent Nelson's showing up in Shazam, the Black Adam movie.
Yes.
So perhaps that's what's actually
Yes,
going to happen.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he does that.
Almost what Black Adam takes the helmet and tries to put it on.
Tries to put it on, and lightning just bolts.
Oh, that'd be quite cool. Can you imagine that? I can't wait for that film. Anyway, just a Dr. Fate versus Black Adam fight scene would be
crazy.
epic.
You know the post credit scene that will be something to do with Shazam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
the next film, right, has got to be. I think they're doing obviously Shazam 2.
Yeah.
Don't think Black Adam's in that.
Shazam 3 will be Black Adam
versus.
It's got to be.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We should get it done before I get too old. Anyway, we're sidetracking. But yes, so Young Justice has got hopefully some Dr. Fate action coming in this episode. So we should get on and check it out.
Stay well.
Stay well. I'll be overwhelmed in this. Dr. Fate's in it. And guys, just before we jump into this episode of Young Justice, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing for the past couple of weeks. I know we said we want to try and hit 15,000. Sadly, we haven't quite made it, but we have had a lot of subscribers over the past couple of weeks. So thank you very much if you're one of those subscribers. But if you're watching this right now and you're not a subscriber, don't make me cry, man. I can bring a tear out. Wait. We'll post edit it in.
We'll do it in post.
We'll do it in post.
Can animate it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like an emoji. But no, please click on that subscribe button. We really, the only way we can make this channel grow is with your help. So click on that subscribe button. Tell your friends about us, and yeah, we're gonna jump into this episode.
The Lords of Order rarely descended to Earth. They would empower a human being to act as their agent. A mortal's earthly ties would allow for a greater understanding of the problems that chaos created among humankind. Arian was the first empowered by and for the Lords of Order on Earth. Chaos's partnership with a mortal, not to mention their sinking of Atlantis, represented a significant escalation of the conflict. They took a moment to observe the architect of all this chaos, Varl Shot, soon to be known as Marduk.
We are so moated.
Ready? What? I didn't give it a...
Get ready.
Here.
Yeah, because I always read it backwards.
Yeah,
It's
it's
actually
the
that one
worst
and then
one.
that one.
Yeah.
So you and Blood should go on a recruiting tour.
Get Constantine.
He won't help.
Adiuk, Ruach, Yan Rouge, Hagort, Seta, Yolo, Hagna.
Okay, see you, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Tower of Fate.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm not a doctor yet.
Not yet. Is she alright?
Oh. Is that foreshadowing?
Cost to magic.
What, he's going to become the new Dr. Fate?
Ooh. Interesting.
That spell usually takes me to the stairs.
And Enza?
Oh, that's why. And where is here exactly? Whoa. Nice entrance.
Daughter of Zatanna, take these children and get out.
It's back to start. Like, you must be sensing what's going on outside,
Yeah.
right? Why are you still here?
Go
Yeah.
deal with this.
Yeah.
Oh, the outsiders.
Yeah, it's not going.
Beast Boy,
That's Wonder Girl's costume.
the mission. Did you seriously not hear the trouble alert?
You got this covered.
You got this covered. Is that our catchphrase now?
We got this.
Yeah, let's say.
Marduk found himself frustrated with his Babylonian generals. The Chaos Lord Clarion arrived. Without invitation, Marduk's son Nabu argued fiercely against giving the Witch Boy free reign. The result, Clarion brought a star.
Star. Jesus. Fucking hell.
That was the control chips in the first season.
Yeah.
Bits of Starry too.
A new Chaos Lord threatens the Earth.
Do not waste time telling fate what is already known. We are not inclined to intervene.
Two Chaos Lords at each other's throats sounded like a win. Right up until their conflict sank half of Roanoke Island. We have to stop the fight itself. While you confront Child and Clarion, my sentinels can covertly strike from the shadows.
We've been training really hard.
We're ready for anything.
Kind
More
of.
or less.
Let us test that premise.
Now is not the time for this. Oh, I'm out.
Creepy nose. Creepy nose.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Trace. I'm your puppet boyfriend.
And I'm your puppet mentor. Who's controlling you? Why are you here?
We're here to cheer you up.
Who was that?
Ignore the whispers. They're nothing.
Nothing. Like you. Noted. A mystic test to draw out my insecurities.
Got the coolest powers, too.
Too bad you still haven't mastered them.
That's why I invited you to join the Outsiders.
Stop it! It's not gonna work. Come out here and face me.
You're afraid to face the ugly truth.
I'm not afraid to face ugly you.
What the hell?
Funny you should mention hell.
Here's your ugly truth, Tracy. You're not ready for this fight.
Jesus.
Instantly, it became clear Starro was no solution to Marduk's problem. As for Marduk's son Nabu,
Damn.
it was his fate to die, and his death, under these circumstances, left the Lords of Order intrigued.
Where am I? What in the... What are you doing? You should be making hospital rounds, diagnosing people. I'm trying to become a doctor and a hero.
Your methods are magic. I thought you were Muslim.
I am Muslim.
You're not behaving like one, Khalid. I gave up magic when I converted to Islam.
You're
Sounds
using
like heresy to
religion
me.
into doing what you want.
What I
the
want
other
is a better life for you.
He's Homo Majal. He has to honor his genetic heritage. I'm not giving up medicine. I can do both.
You can't play at being a hero, Muhammad.
I'm not playing. I'm training, studying.
Things are getting deeper.
Our whole lives.
Admit the truth. We are drowning in your doubts, killing us both because you're not ready for this fight.
They fail.
We run an entire mission against the headmaster, and he hasn't moved an inch. Hey, Beast Boss, have you been sleeping this whole time?
What? First you guys say I don't get enough sleep. Now too much?
Breaking with the lasso of truth there and get him to commit his sins.
You're killing all my students. Please stop it.
It's on, Nabu.
Say it! I want you to say it!
It's the train thing, isn't it?
Say the words.
We don't say that anymore.
Keep jumping in front of us.
You won't say it. I will. Shazam!
Oh, crap.
You don't have what it takes.
Stamina of Atlas! What are you doing? You're not a hero.
This is what real power looks like. Stop dabbling in half measures. Afraid to be your true self and without enough imagination to become something new.
Told you so.
Dad.
Suck!
They'll overcome it in a minute.
I know. I just want to know why she can't say she's there.
Naboo to be
I wonder if she went a bit like Black Adam.
Yeah,
already
maybe.
in his own way, a
Could've fixed
champion
the
of
power.
order.
Yeah.
The Lords of Order recruited Naboo's soul. Now free of the limitations of his fragile mortal form, they gave purpose to his once.
That's why he's such an asshole.
The Lords forged something new. Not simply an agent of order on Earth, but a Lord of Order. The Helmet of Fate would act as the anchor for his spirit. The only thing required was a human body capable of channeling Naboo's mystic power. Yet Naboo became the Lord of Order, known as Dr. Fate, who has for centuries
Kicked ass.
Taking names.
You're just a kid playing out of your depth. You are not ready.
Freaky looking nose.
The thing is, I live with these voices, but I am not a quitter. I'm afraid, but I get up anyway. And I'm brave enough to ask for help. And I don't fear failure or let it stop me. I am ready.
Congratulations, helmet for you.
I am a man of faith, science, and mysticism. I can and will be both a doctor and a sorcerer.
Dr. Fate.
That is my jihad. My faith will strengthen and guide me as I walk along this path. I am ready.
I'm beautiful. I'm powerful. I am better and stronger than anyone and anything.
Yeah, sounds like she did go a bit off the rails.
Not you.
Forgot why you gave it up, huh? Not living your life as Mary at all. Back then, you knew you had to stop using the power completely. Quit it. Quit her. Cold turkey. Or else you'd never give her up.
You are nothing without me.
Billy was right. But that doesn't mean I have to stop being a hero.
Yeah, you're right. Black Adam dip.
I am ready for this fight. They can handle what's coming.
Is this true? Are you ready to enter a battle which could easily cost you your lives? Still, fate has neither need nor use for them or you, as we have no intention of intervening so long as chaos fights chaos.
You want to save Clarion, right? It's better of the two options.
Has he been overdosing? What the fuck?
It's like, jeez, lots of sleeping tablets.
Naboo, why do you tell me what I already know?
Let the Chaos Lords fight until even the victor has been weakened by battle.
How can you miss the point of your own story? The Lords of Order plan for Dr. Fate's formation to require two champions, Naboo and Fate's host. For Fate to succeed, Naboo must draw on his host's diverse strengths. Every person finds their strength in their own way. Do you think I would have survived these 10 years as your host and prisoner without my faith in a higher power? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And the victories you so proudly cite, would they have come without allies such as the League or the Lords of Order themselves? It is only in the combined strengths of all these individuals, in the unity of the disparate, that order may truly rise out of chaos. Step back from the precipice of your own arrogance and heed the words of those who seek only to aid your cause. Start by listening to my daughter.
Hello.
We need you in this battle. What more can I say to convince you?
He's just been spaced out for the last 10 minutes.
Let me in!
Help, you're beyond help. Oh, please kill his anchor.
Dead. Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. That means he's about to disappear. There's only one.
Yeah, so I suppose Chaos aren't fighting anymore. Get out there, fate.
Yeah. Alright, turn to step in.
It's just
Game time.
Yeah. Zatanna's literally like, so what were you saying about that?
Oh, fuck. This is bus again. What is going on with this bus? Deep breaths, people! Yeah. I don't know, someone commented saying apparently it's just been going on since season 1.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't remember it at all. There's always been a bus in trouble.
It just keeps going. And I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
Where they keep going to though. Deep breath.
Well, they're either going to end up in the Speed Force or they're going to end up in the future.
Yeah.
Well, that did look like Noah, because I was the centre of the universe, right?
Maybe, yeah. Yes, yeah, no, yes, he is. Don't know, very strange.
It's like Canthus there, like, well, you wait ages for a bus and then 2 come along at once.
It was quite interesting episode. It was more of a sort of storytelling episode than anything else. It was quite interesting.
Trying to get Naboo on their side.
Yeah, some more backstory of the 3 students as well.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I clearly think that Hakim's going to become
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. There's him setting that up rather obviously.
Yes. Is it?
It's only been 10 years since Zatanna's dad took over the helm. He's aged really
It's season
well.
2, right? That it
Yes.
happened?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
season 1?
season 3 they have the day where she goes and gets the...
I think it was season 2, wasn't it? I think.
Was it not the Injustice episode with the Joker?
Might have been, yeah.
When because Aqualad took it and put it on in that episode, but I can't remember if that was the same episode as Zatanna put it on, or if she put a different one. Okay, Zatanna wasn't even in season 1, was she?
Yeah, she was.
She was.
At the end.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe it was then. Yeah, it was season 1. No, well, I don't know. He's gone very great.
Yeah,
In 10 years.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like being Naboo's aged him quite spectacularly. But...
Yeah, it's quite an interesting story. Again, I don't know the actual proper history of Dr. Fate, so I'm quite interested. I'm guessing that's not the actual. He's not
don't know
Savage's
either, so.
son, really, but it's quite an interesting take on it. The fact
Yeah.
that, like, Hitlerian brought Stara.
He's like, you want some control over your warring generals? This will
Yeah.
do the job. Oh shit!
Whoops, my bad. It didn't work, and then he actually got killed. And then they decided to take his soul and plant it into the his own helmet. It's quite a cool idea.
So I remember the time when they did Savage's history, they said about Naboo being his son. But I can't remember if they had Starro in that bit or not, because obviously the control chips for season 1,
Yeah.
Starro mixed in.
That's
with,
it.
like,
Yeah,
Nero-
sorry, taking him.
Well, you might. It makes sense because he knows about it for a
Yeah.
long time and can study him.
Maybe he's held him up in a sort of massive nuclear plant somewhere. Someone's.
I think it's as well, if you bring him in and then you try and control your army and it doesn't work, you're like, right, maybe I can manipulate it to actually work.
Yeah.
And that's what he did in season 1. So yeah, makes sense.
learning from his mistakes.
Yeah.
But apparently not learning enough, because it's like Garion turns up and is like, I've got a solution. And his son's like, dude, he made you sunk Atlantis last time. What the hell are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm going to listen to Clarion instead.
Yeah, it's been like 7,000 years. It's probably changed. No. Yeah, it's quite. I can't like say. Well, maybe I asked for at the beginning of this episode of like why Mary Marvel doesn't say Shazam, we just found out because she sort of went
a bit Black Adam-y.
Yeah, didn't want to ever turn back.
Makes sense, doesn't it? That much power, why would you ever give it up?
Yeah. Yeah, Billy Batson had to go and talk her down.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
Good old Billy.
Yeah.
I do love this show, it's so good.
Yeah, it's just so in depth, like the stories they go through. So, and then now Clarion's cat's dead, so he's gone, right?
Basically,
he can't come back.
Worse, been severed.
So they got to try and take on this girl who looks fucking impossible.
It's like, no, I'm okay. They'll find it out amongst themselves. Clarion immediately gets killed. He's like, well, that went poorly.
I think it's time for me to step in.
Yeah. It's about time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail.
She's right outside his like sanctum as well.
Yeah, with the power of all the Chaos Lords behind her, she'll just kick the door in.
I wonder if all of the what the yellow one's called?
Lords of Order.
Yeah, then go into the helmet.
Maybe.
I suspect he'll
superpower him.
Yeah.
Kent will get killed. Not Kent. Zatanna, his body, host body will die in this scenario, and the helmet will have to be passed on to somebody.
Yeah. And Zatanna, I think it has to be her, but actually it'll be probably that kid.
Yeah.
It'd be quite good if they do put all the power in the helmet and he can't control it. It's too powerful. But the kid can.
We have that.
Yeah.
I mean, why else would you have the scene with Zatanna talking about his faith?
Yes.
As I'm assuming Christian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's what helps him guide him, and he draws on that spiritual strength. And you have the one guy talking about, I can be my faith and my science.
And like faith, two different faiths, and that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you can be even more powerful with that.
Makes sense.
Be really cool.
But I kind of want Zatanna to get her dad back.
Yeah.
I don't want him to die.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
I want him to be not as powerful because he's only one-sided, where the kid has got both and he can control it, and then she gets her dad back.
Anyway, I can't see Naboo seeing it that way. It would never let the host body go unless it dies.
Well, Kent managed to convince him to.
And in the same way that he convinced him to give up his daughter because I'm more powerful than her.
Yeah.
We say, well, this person's more powerful than me.
Does he know? He doesn't. He's gonna...
And they might be able to show it somehow.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's what persuades him. That's what I would prefer to happen if I could choose. Great show.
I had my booster yesterday.
Oh, okay.
My arm fucking hurts, but I had my booster yesterday.
Yeah, I had mine a few days ago, so I'm recovering from it now. No. It's going to be the next episode is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of magical fighting.
So we've got 2 more episodes in this little story arc?
I think so. Yeah. To episode 13, right? And then there's going to be a massive break. So very interesting.
And then who else have we had on title screen we haven't seen yet?
Nightwing and Aqualad or Aquaman and Rocket. Yeah, those 3. I'm just quite curious about how if it's just going to be separate episodes the whole season, or at the end there's actually going to be a.
Yeah, I feel like at the end it will tie.
It's got to somehow tie.
Because we keep going back to Gar as well.
Yeah. I wonder who called him. I think that's McGann.
Yeah.
McGann's finally landed.
Could be.
Could be. She want to talk to somebody that she trusts.
Just to see, we'll just see if he's okay.
Yeah.
As well, right.
It's like you say, he's been overdosing on sleeping drugs, maybe just to like numb the pain. If he's unconscious, he can't.
Can't think about it.
I can't help but think that if Stargirl's Star-Rod has the same powers as the one from the show, that combined with the lasso of truth might force him to tell how he's actually feeling.
Yeah, definitely. I did like Wonder Girl's costume in this one, so it sort of changed it a bit. Really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Cool, man. Look forward to next week's episode then.
Indeed.
So this was episode 11, season 4, Young Justice. What do you think about it? Come on, let us know. Do you are you prepared for what's about to happen next week? The Child versus Dr. Fate. God, it's gonna be some awesome shit.
He's gonna kick his door in.
No, I'm a bit worried about it. I think he's gonna think he can easily beat her, and it's gonna be very
one-sided,
very difficult.
Yeah.
So, and I want to know who else Phantom Stranger and Etra are going to go and recruit as well, right? So Constantine, a few others. Oh, come on,
Detective Chimp.
Why not? Love to hear your thoughts on what's going to happen there. And if you're watching this right now and you are not subscribed to us, click on that subscribe button, please. Please, click on that subscribe button. Anyway, we can make this channel grow by getting subscribers. So click on the subscribe button, tell your friends about us. If you want us to follow us on Patreon as well, we've got a Patreon set up for full reactions. And we're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description below. And we also do a podcast. Anyway, you listen to podcasts, type in Leisure Podcast and you'll find us there. And we'll see you very soon for the next episode of Young Justice.